So, information before. Okay, so I was thinking, I'm like, I'm literally, it's divine talking to me because I was thinking that fans, I say that artists or anybody that got a fan base, even though I feel like you have just support system, because there's fanatics that are hardcore. I guess I understand the word fanatic, because they're hardcore lovers of whatever they're fans of, right? So I get that, right? They won't leave. Like it's a life or death type situation. Fanatics are, which is understandable. There's nothing wrong with them because it's needed, right? It's needed in the system, the way it's needed in what needs to play, right? How it plays, it's needed, right? And I was thinking, I'm like, bro, like the artist most of all should appreciate the fan and supporter. Well, me in general, I would appreciate the supporter, and as in for the fan, you appreciate the fan as well, because in order for you to get to where you're at, and if you are in a higher place, I'm gonna say higher, more expansive, because the higher it puts people in a place that you compare yourself. No, it's more expansive. Like you're now seen, you're now known by people that are in high places. Like, yeah, you can say that now when it comes to like high places, because those are people that have money and businesses, and their passion is that, right? They've been doing it for years, and there's way more to that, but we're not going to get into that. We're getting into the fact of fans in the artistry or whatever. Me, when it comes to artists, because I'm an artist, so that's going to be my example. Me as an artist, I would have to appreciate my fan base and my supporters, because I wouldn't be in the place where I'm at without their support. I want to say help, because it's support. Without their support, we wouldn't be anywhere. And that's anybody. I learned that in anything, like whatever you put out in your creativity, even if it's that one person. I seen a video that this guy was like, I admire him. I don't know his name. He's an artist. He chose to, I won't even do that. So I do admire him for doing that, and sharing it as well. So he was going to different performances where like it's like an open mic. He was traveling and he had this like squad. Well, I guess he had a crew because he had somebody holding the camera or whatever. And then in one place they didn't want him to play there, so he had to go somewhere else or something like that. And then like, or that he played there and only one supporter showed up and bought the ticket. And he's like, I was kind of going down, but then I was like, man, this man paid for my performance, so I'm gonna give him a performance. I'm gonna give him my all. Like, so he did. He freaking gave it his all, and that right there is a motivation to motivate you to do whatever. Like, not how do you say? Just because you don't have the support, don't stop. Don't give up. Listen, there's a place in this field of us, that's a game, right? And not just anybody just can pass to the second level or third level or fourth level or in whichever level you're going next. You can't just, it's easy peasy and get into there. There has to be some type of like a pressure. So it's like, all right, you have the wind going against you, right? But you figure out how you can maneuver through that wind that's going against you. And when you figure out doing that, like, that's where you're focused on that and not surrounding you. So you're not going to be focused on where's the support system. Oh, I only got one supporter. Oh, I only got two supporter. I only got, no, if your main tunnel vision is I want this done because I really believe in myself. And if you don't believe in yourself, it's all right. It's this, I'm not gonna tell you don't beat yourself up. I'm gonna tell you don't beat yourself up about that. Because it's our right to think thoughts, to experience this human experience. It's all right. All right. When you loop it, that's when you're taking a toll on yourself. Like, it's not nobody else, it's just you. It's just you feeling that. And what you feel, it comes out. What you focus on, it comes into reality. It's just the way how it works. How it works for me at this moment and how it's worked for my whole life. So I really can say it because I've lived it. But main thing is, even if you have that 1-2 supporters, it doesn't matter, bro. You have that support system. That support system is gonna support you to the day that you like decide to be like, nah, I'm done. And it could be that soon, just like it could be years from now, you actually creating and then it becoming that 2 million. And when you reach that 2 million, you're gonna be proud of yourself that you didn't give up. You're gonna be so, it's gonna be like, listen, the proud is not just proud of you doing a good thing the first time. No, bro, this is a proud of you doing this through everything, bro. Through two people that support you only for that. Let's say that the 2 people support you for years, and that was only the 2 people that supported you for years. So that right there, that system that you're building within yourself is so precious. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the experience of doubt, the experience of detriment, the experience of beating yourself up because it's only those 2 people and nothing's happening, nobody's being hurt, all these different intrusive thoughts, and they could be your thoughts that you adapted, but by all means there's nothing wrong with that. That even shows you the pressure. That's the pressure boiling up, because it's your system saying that, oh no, we're not gonna freaking do this, because look what we're going through. Like, no. And then you cannot blame your system or shame your system or make it feel guilty for doing what it's doing, because it's only there to push you, the pressure to push you to come out, to do exactly, to come out of your shell and not worry about everything else. Not worry about how you're going to get to where you're going to get to, because you know you have a vision, and you have that vision, and you keep that vision, and you know that vision is going to come to reality. And if you already have witnessed the vision and you can see it playing in your field, that's already done. Like, that should be a biggest confirmation ever, to be like telling you it's already done. And it's easy said than done. Like I'm saying, easy said than done, because if you're already trained your mind, already trained your spirit, which is all right. There's nothing you should shame or guilt yourself about when you train yourself that you already conditioned your body some type of way. And now you have to unlearn that. Then you have to go ahead and reestablish a new program or new learning for you to adapt to be able to move to that vision that you have, right? And then you are releasing the old learning, unfucking yourself. You're unfucking yourself from all of the things that really is not supposed to move forward, because it is not letting you in general, it's not letting you to see that you are capable and that it's already done. It's just your system, your nervous system has to adapt and feel safe enough to know, hey, this next step we're taking, even if it's unknown, hey, we've done a lot of things that's unknown, so here, that's a safe thing. We've done it already. We've done this already. We've done this type of thing. Just because we don't know exactly how to do this form and we don't know what's the outcome, it's all right, because we do know the outcome, because we can already envision everything that's around that actual outcome. So if I can see every step and everything, how from if I can envision from what that success is for a whole year, oh my love, then it's already completely done. That's beyond the confirmation that you need outside. You already have it inside. But see, the reason why, being as a human experience, a human being, you're going to always look out for validation, confirmation from outside. And that's something that you shouldn't beat yourself up about either, because you were experiencing the type of feeling of actually looking outside and validating, confirming from outside. And then you learn now that you really don't need that. It's just addition. That's all it is. It's not useless. It's not useless at all. It's just an addition to what it's already been told inside of you. But you have to remember it, of course. That gets to a process that you have to remember. And that process, let me tell you, it's a pretty lengthy process. I'm gonna say lengthy because of the fact that long, you hear the word long and you feel like, oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. And it really isn't that forever, because time don't exist, especially when you're in your spirit and you're in your path and you're really focusing on bettering yourself. And you really don't have time, don't really exist. You are in the right time in the right place at all times, and it's getting to you where you should and you are desiring to be. With that being said, don't let your skepticism, I wanted to put the word fear, but see, fear is such a strong word as well, and it also should be respected, and it also should be honored and seen as something precious, because without fear, we wouldn't want to, jump to the next spot, you feel me? Or like, we wouldn't question ourselves to see, hey, are we making sometimes that fear is there just to alert us. And there's two different things that fear does for us. And I think that's beautiful. Two different things. It can alert us so it can help us. And it can also alert our nervous system to the point, hey, I don't know about this. And then you just do it. And look, when you do it, then the outcome is beautiful. And you know what I noticed too as well, when I do actually push through a precipice of something, through my fears, that outcome's so beautiful, and so it's an honor to even have that outcome and to experience it, and for it to enlighten me of something that's within me, and it to awaken something inside me as well. And I wanted to bring something about, because, there's this thing. I don't like speaking on certain things, and it's because there's already people speaking about it. And there's no reason for me to speak about it. I should only speak what I feel that I honestly am passionate speaking about it. But awakening. I noticed that don't ever think that just because you're woke one time, you won't be awoken many times. Because there is a lot of there's another word called purge, and there's a lot of awakenings, because you're remembering who you are. You're remembering the power within you. You're remembering divinity inside of you, and nothing's outside of you. So in that part is exactly what is said, and it plays out just like that. So, in other words, I'm going to go wrap it all around the conversation. Just appreciate your support system, even if it's a one or two. Because regardless of what, you have a vision, and you know where that vision is taking you. All it is needs your belief and your step forward toward it. And step forward toward don't mean like, oh, I'm going to jump 10 steps. Baby, can you learn a little bit? Can you learn? I'm a fast learner. No, baby. There is no fast learning. It's just learning at your pace. And you could think of what I learn at fast pace. By all means, yes, you can learn at a fast pace, baby, but can you savor some stuff? Can you appreciate, acknowledge? And because you can learn through things and miss a couple things. That's why sometimes it's good to just roam around another book that you already read before, because there's something inside of it that will enlighten you from you reading it so fast, right? And it's the same thing when I say about music. Like my music, I would make it and never really hear the words, how deep they are. I don't, bro. I've never really And then when I actually hear me vibing to my own music while I'm walking and working and stuff like that, then I hear the music. I'm like, oh shit, dude. I experienced this in this time and I didn't experience it then. What the heck? So it was like, it's the same thing with life too. Yourself. The same time you take on something you cherish and love, same thing you take your time for yourself. All right? Lesson of light.